Hello, good people, and how are you? Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts with Tracy. Today, I want to DIY the interior of one of these baskets, and I want to make a hanging strawberry basket. Um, and I didn't purchase that cocoa core, whatever that thing is that you can put in here to grow your strawberries. I'm going to use fabric. I had from the fabric store purchased some thicker felt, not felt, yeah, felt. So what I'm going to do to start out is try and center this. I should take the chains off, but I'm not. Oh, maybe I will. Let me take these off for right now. And then I'm going to center this. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to fold this in 4 pieces. Fold it in half and then fold it in half again. I get this chain off. So this basket measures, let's see how big it is. It is 10 inches, a little over 10 inches. So what I'm going to do is, like I do the hair bonnets, I'm going to fold this. I should have brought my plate, my template down. That's what I should have did, but I didn't. So I'm going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. And then with this corner, I'm going to just take a marker from the corner and go out. I want it a little bigger than the 9 inches because it's got to fit. I got to push it down in here. So I am going to, maybe give it, I'm going to start this corner here and go out. Hope 11 inches is enough. Maybe 11 and a half. So here's 11. No, I'll do 11. So I'm going to just mark it and keep moving the ruler and just put these dots here, and I'm going to connect the dots. And so I bought some, I finally got some strawberries. I've been trying to grow from seed and they're taking forever and ever and ever. And so I finally got some strawberry plants. I went to the big box store today to get a few things that I needed for my garden. And they had 3 strawberry plants for $10. So I got 3. Now I hope I got enough material here. Let's see. Ooh, it's going to be right at the edge. Right at the edge. So I got 3 of them. So I'm doing 3 of these baskets. I've done one already, but I wanted to show you how I am making them. Well, that's right at 11 inches. Okay. So then I'll just connect the dots. And cut this out. And hopefully this is enough material that I can push it down in there and have enough room, enough fabric to cover the lip of this. And that first one I made, it was trial and error, so it turned out okay. But I wanted to try a few different things here to see if I can make it easier for me. Because I got one more to make after this, but I'm just going to do one on this premiere. Okay, so now we got a circle. Yeah, oh, that should be good. That's probably too big. But anywho, let's see. So the center is right here, and I'm gonna put a dot right there in the center. I could tell from the folds that's where the center is. And then what I'm gonna do is line this circle up, and hopefully I've got it even. And I'm just gonna draw this circle in here. Like that. That's good enough. Now, what do I want to do? I want to flip this over because I want to get this in the center. So I flip it over so I can see it and then pull it up in here and center it. And so what I'm going to do is attach this right here. And I have some thick black thread, and I'm just going to stitch it down, just a few stitches here and there. So I'm just grabbing right here where the line is, and coming up over this wire bar. Let me stick my hand up over here so I can push it up against the wire. And I'm not stitching it, close together. I'm just going on this line, and I'm going to put a stitch by every connecting wire. I'm going to try anyway, each point. I just want it to stay in place, and I want it to be centered. Okay. So I'll just continue all the way around, attaching this felt to the bottom of this wire. I bought some, what do you call them, grow bags. And I got them from Amazon, and they are actually felt. I'll show those to you at another time. So I had felt fabric upstairs, and I said, why not use it? Put a little hot glue on there, just to secure that piece. There we go. Okay, so I got that attached, and now, let that glue dry, but I want to flip it over and try and attach this down evenly. So it's going to have some pleats. But I want to push it down in here as far as I can. And what I'll be doing is cutting a hole where these loops are that attach the chain. Let me see how I can get it to all lay down first. And so that 11 inches was quite a bit. I really could have used, I could have measured 10, and this would have been an inch, shorter. So I got extra material, which is okay, because I can always trim it. Okay. So I'm going to, where each one of these loops is on this wire basket, I'm going to cut right above it, cut a little slit, and pull the fabric down over it. And then right here, I'm going to attach that with glue, with the glue gun, to hold that fabric to the wire. And I'll do the same for the other two loops. So there's one right here, and I'll cut that fabric just above. And then pull it down like that. A little glue under there. And let's find this last one. I'm just trying to make sure that I keep this fabric pushed down in here. So the last one is right here. Okay, so now we're going to have to form some pleats so that this fabric will lay down flat. So I'm going to do a section at a time. And by section, I mean from loop to loop. Excuse me. So that one just took 2. Okay. That's a lot of extra, but I guess it's okay. So what I'm going to do now, I think, at these pleats, I think I'm going to maybe use a zip tie to hold it down on here. Let me get some zip ties. Okay, I'm trying to simplify this and make it easier than the first one I did. So I want to test my wood burning tool to see if I can poke it through this material without burning anything up. So, oh, that'll work just fine. Oh, good. Oh, good, good, good. So what I'm going to do, instead of going up here at the top, I'm going to come down. Excuse me. Come down here. Put a hole right there on the side of this wire and a hole on the other side. And then I'll take a zip tie, and I happen to have some red ones. And let's see which way. I think I want the zip tie on the inside. So let's see. Move that out of the way. Come through this inside hole. Come back through this other one, passing over the wire. I can get it lined up. Yep. And then zip tie it on the inside. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah. There's a big hole right there, but that's okay. Okay, let's do this other pleat. And oh, it's not going to go on a wire. So maybe I have to back this up a little bit so that I can attach it to the wire. Back the pleat up. Yep, that'll work. Okay, let's do the same thing. Let me take a couple of these out. Okay, I'm trying not to make that hole so big. I'll try. Where was it? Oop, go in. Oh, it's burning. Oh, it's hot now. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know if that was a good idea. Because if I wasn't going to use that, I was going to use a razor blade and try and make some slits. That joker is hot. Okay. Put that one in. Take it in this way. And zip tie it. Maybe if I turn that wood burning tool off and let it cool down a little bit. Okay, it's attached. Not the prettiest, but it's going to hold that material down. So I'll clip these tails. And let's work on this section. Let's see. So now I know I want to come over the wire with a pleat. Just make sure you push that down in there so that it's at the bottom of the basket. I'm not over. Hold on. Okay, I'm over this one. Straighten that out, and I'll do that other pleat after I do this one. All right. Let's see if this is cooled off a little bit. Okay, got it through. I'm just taking it through the inside. looping it around and going in this hole. And let's zip tie it. Got it. All right, let's try and do it on this one here. Get a pleat going on. Just got to work with it. Keep maneuvering it till you get it over that wire. Okay, good enough, I think. And push it down in there. Okay, let's do this side. Go in right there. Whoa. Maybe I should, you know what? That was smart. I should come in from this side and you don't see so much of that black. Oh, this is like working my nerves. Yeah, let me come in from the inside. There we go. Should have thought of that earlier. So it's all trial and error, you know, you learn, learn as you go. So still come in from the inside. Get in there. Loop it back around. Pull it tight. And then I can just burn these off instead of cutting them. And using this tool, you know, it's a lot safer if you have an old cup that you can put it in while it's hot instead of on that, I don't even have that loop thing out that you sit it on. Less likely that you'll burn something or burn yourself. Just put it in a ceramic cup. Okay, let's do this last section. And we're going to make a pleat over this one. Trying to flatten the material and make sure it's pushed down in there. Oh, I'm way off. Okay. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm going to come from the inside on one side of the wire. Let's see. On one side and then on the other side. Oh, that didn't quite go through. Okay. It's hot. It's kind of burning it. Can you see that? That's going to be on the inside. So loop this through here. And see, then the outside doesn't look so bad. But that tool gets hot. Stick it down on this side and zip tie. Zip it down. Whew. Now, let's get this pleat together over this wire, this last one. Go. Go ahead and burn this one off. I'm gonna wipe this down a little bit. Yeah, get some of that off. Okay, let's do this last one from the inside. Wait a minute, it's not flat enough. Okay, let's see if we can do this one. So I fill the wire right here, and turn this off now. Take this through on this side of the wire, and then take it through on that side of the wire. Good job. One last zip tie. In the back, out the front, in the front, and out through the back. Then zip it. and melt that off. So that's laying down fairly decent, but you know I'm extra, right? So I'm probably going to do a little tacking, more than likely. Yeah, because I want it to lay flat all the way around. So this is what we have so far, and that's just looking a little rough to me. I'm gonna move all this stuff out the way. I turned this off, did I? Yes, move this out of my way. Now, what do I want to do? I'm going to tack it. I'm going to tack it in between, and I'm going to tack it by each wire post, then in between. We're going to see. I'm just going to tack it down. So I have threaded some of this. This is actually like embroidery, hand embroidery thread. Let me see how I want to do this. I'm going to gather this so that it's flat. And then I'm going to come from the inside around one side of the wire. And I'm going to go back down. Oh, don't tangle up on me. Hold that down flat. And then as I go around and I see that it needs to be tacked, I'm just going to pleat it and tack it. I don't know if I'm in the camera, the angle is right or not. So come up through here. I'm going to do a couple on camera, and then I'll finish going all the way around off camera so that you're not bored with me sewing. I just want it to lay down flat. Okay. So you get the gist of what I'm doing. I'll do a couple more. And I got the string so long so that I have enough to go all the way around. However, I need to tack it down. Okay, and so you see how we still got this right here? And so I'll just make a pleat with that. Pleat down here and come through and tack that down. And I'll continue to do that all the way around. And I shall be back. Okay, I have tacked it all the way around so that it lays down. That's what the inside is looking like. And now I'll put on the chain. And then let's just see what it looks like when we put a plant in here, when we put strawberry plant in here. Fill it with dirt. I'm sorry, soil. I have amended. That's my new word. Amended the soil. I have used, what have I used? Manure? What is it called? Compost. Compost manure and peat moss, some soil, and I put perlite in there, some bone meal, some blood meal, and some neem bliss, and mixed it all together. So there we have it. Now let's get a plant in here. So here's my mixed soil, and I'll fill the bottom. This good rich soil. And I hope to have strawberries. One more scoop in. Now, let me make a little hole here. Get one of these strawberry plants. So these are at Lowe's. 3 for $10. Roots look good. Break that up a little bit. And these are ever bearing. Let's get some more soil in here. A little bit more. And I'll pat it down. All righty, look at there. How about that? Let me stick that in there and let's go hang it up. Here on my fence, this hook here, and I'm just going to place her right here. Get a lot of sun over here. Hope it's the right spot. Get a little, this is some compost tea. Feed her good. Drain good out of this. I put enough in there. I don't want to overwater it. But there you have it. Got one more basket to make. I'll do that off camera, and bring it back and show it to you. But that's the second one I made. And let me take you over and show you the first one, and I'll be done. So here's the first one. So like I said, trial and error. You know, I use a hot glue gun to glue it down, and the stitches are big, but it serves a purpose. Serves a purpose. This looks good. I've got it hanging up on the fence as well. And where is she? I'll get that other one done and get that plant up and out here and be done. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Tell me what you think. What you think of this idea? You know, I got to put a little creativity into it. Thank you so much. Peace and love. Thumbs up, right, and we'll see you soon. Take care.